I think my president is not doing better than them. Because when you look at
John, you know the story, isn't it? You know the story. You know the story of Mobutu Seseko, yes, on exactly how we borrow money. It comes into the country and it just goes into his pocket. It will never be used for anything. Like, you will never know how that money came in. So you'll be told the government has this particular debt, and you will never know exactly how that money came in, what it did, and nobody will trace it.
So that would happen. That would happen. That would happen.
But 2 billion, if you can't see what 2 billion is, then that's a perfect example, is it not?
Now we are discussing about how to improve our economy.
That's it.
And this government has blamed inflation, high national debt, as the main causes of how our economy is doing. If I can explain to you what inflation means, is a decrease in protection in relation to supply of money. So if William Ruto's regime, they are increasing debts, then it means they are reducing what we call the demand of goods and the supply of money in the economy. Therefore, what we are supposed to do, if a country wants to increase its production, we must know how we can increase exports.
Yes.
Because export is what gives us exchange rate. If we can stabilize our exchange rate, then we'll be able to do well in economy. Now, the problem we are facing in the country, problem number one is William Ruto. Problem number two is the system of government. Our system of government was formed with the intention to misuse public funds. And I want to give you an example. Like on Monday, they say they are moving around to plant trees. They used close to 200 millions to plant less than 500 trees. Is that not misuse of public funds? It's a misuse of public funds. They are using a lot of money to launch projects rather than putting money in the projects. So that is also a way of misuse of public funds. When you look at counties now,
yes,
we have got 47 counties. Is it necessary for us to have 47 counties? Given that we have 47 speakers, we have 47 majority leaders, we have 47 minority leaders, women 47, then we have got like close to 2,500 MCS. So as we complain about William Ruto, we also need to, I think next time we need to bring this topic on, because we need to start that conversation to know, is it necessary for us to have all these politicians we are having? We have got close to 500 members of National Assembly. I don't know how many of them do access microphone in their term of 5 years. So we have to know where the rain started beating us. And when Uhuru Kenyatta formed his government,
yes,
he went and borrowed money, Eurobond. And that money came here in the country. He paid salaries, close to 240 billion. He paid salary. He did not use even a coin to do anything that we can say is developmental. So we also need to know, as William Ruto is running up on a town,
yes,
he's not a good leader we can say we are enjoying. He's actually an example of the worst dictators we have ever had since independence in our country. So we are starting another conversation. As from Linda Chami,
yes,
we are planned for national marathon, peace marathon actually. It will be held in town at KICC. We shall close all those roads around town on 16th of December. And I'm also inviting the president to come, because president and the opposition leader Raila Odinga, they need to come, because we need to start a new conversation, a peaceful way of approaching things.
that's it.
Because whereas we are complaining about William Ruto's leadership,
Yes.
there are also basics that we need to do as people.
Yes.
Because if you ask me, we just need to have like 8 counties with less than 700 MCS. We just need like 150 members of parliament. We don't need Senate. Senate is just like a group of elders or a group of people meets to make charts and go home. They have never done anything since they were since that way the Senate were formed.
Yes.
It has never added or helped us with anything. So we need to deal with the corruption by managing our system of governance. Number 3, why is William Ruto giving cabinet secretary room to use like close to 10 vehicles, then at the same time they are using choppers on daily basis? If he's a great leader, he ought to have cut down all the expenditures of government by reducing the number of cars, by minimizing usage of choppers.
Yes.
Of these government officials in every day, because they are using choppers every day. If you go to Wilson Airport every weekend, you don't see any choppers there. They are being used by cabinet secretaries and people who are in the government.
Yes.
So we cannot be complaining every time. We are borrowing to pay salary. We are borrowing to pay recurrent expenditure, which is manipulated.
Yes.
For some people to misuse public money.
That's it.
Yeah.
John, I'm crossing over to you as well as we advance that conversation of exactly where the economy is.